Oh, it's been a really lovely afternoon today, really nice and sunny. I've just been to get a bit of shopping, and when I get back I'm going to perhaps sit in the garden for a little bit before I make the tea for everyone. What I wanted to talk about today is when I was in recovery, I started on the 12-step program. Some people have probably heard of that. It's quite a well-known program that addicts follow. And really it's all about changing the way that you think and your actions, which I've spoken about in another video, so that you don't pick up the drink again. And actually when I was doing the steps, I realised that they're actually a really good way to live your life, whether you're an addict or not. And these are the things that I try and bring into my everyday life now, and also into my business as well, because I think a lot of it crosses over. So step one is all about admitting and accepting that there's a problem. And obviously when I was in recovery, it was that I'd got a drink problem. And I have to say, as soon as I admitted it to my family and to my friends, I felt as though a massive weight had been lifted off of my shoulders, and that helped me to accept the fact that I was an alcoholic. And I think it's the same in a lot of things now. If anything's not really going the way that I want it in my life, or I've got a few issues with things, then I think of it in the same way, and I admit that, you know, I need to change something, because until we can admit to something that is not quite right, then we can't go ahead and change anything. It's like Holly, my daughter, recently has been really struggling with anxiety, and it's only when she could admit it, that, you know, she was struggling, that we were able to get some help for her, and she's doing brilliantly now. I just have to say that bit. She's doing brilliantly now, but it is that admitting to the problem, accepting it, and then you can go on and work towards a solution. And I have to say, it is, if you're carrying around some indecision or not wanting to admit that something's not quite right, just do it, because like I say, that weight is just completely lifted off of your shoulders, and you just think, wow, it's amazing the difference that it makes by just admitting that there's some sort of issue. And I see it in network marketing as well, when people have got things in their life that they're probably not too happy about. They're always saying, you know, they're really tired, there's no time for anything, they're always at work, there might be some issues at work that they're not happy with. And once they admit this, then they can go on and do something about it. Sometimes people are too frightened to go on and do something about it, and I'm going to talk about that in some later videos as we go through the steps of how we can get the confidence to change, to be able to change things without it being a huge deal, you know. So I know some people do like to just have a little moan, and that's absolutely fine. And they don't really want to change anything, and again, that's absolutely fine. But for people that do want to change something, sometimes it's worth just admitting that you need to do something different and accepting it, and then go forward and find a solution for it. Hope that all makes sense. And I have so many ideas running around in my head, and it's trying to convey them to you in a way that's really easy to understand, without actually without having gone through the steps yourselves. Maybe you have, maybe some people have. But so that's step one for me, is all about admitting and accepting and getting that weight lifted off your shoulders, so then you're ready to move forward. Have a lovely day, everyone, and I'll see you again soon. And I'm really excited because I've got 6 subscribers. Yeah! Maybe this time next week I'll be 60,000. Let's hope so. Take care.